Doma fam, Brian and I are back with an ab-heavy yoga practice. We'll build strength and balance it out with some stretch. No props needed, just grab your mat, meet us right back here, and let's get started. Welcome back. Let's begin in child's pose. So take a moment to bring your big toes close. Your knees can either open wide or come a little closer together, and let's just take a couple moments to fold forward over your legs. So always start with a couple of breaths. Give yourself your own attention and see if for this next little chunk of time you can kind of draw your awareness in. Yes, there will be challenge. Yes, there will be the building of strength, but also to create some space. Not only physically, but mentally as well. And so see if you can push pause to the outside world for just this moment. Give yourself your undivided attention as best as you can. Your mind wanders, no problem, just bring it back. That's part of the practice as well. Take one more big breath in as you reach your fingertips forward, fill up and stretch. On your exhale, let your hips sink back towards your heels. Take one more big breath like that, stretch and lengthen, fill up. Use your exhale, hips sink back and down. Inhale, rock forward to find tabletop. And exhale, stuck your knees underneath your hips. Let's take a quick moment to warm up with cat-cow. So on your inhale, drop your belly, tip your tailbone up, look up. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders, look for your belly button, push the floor away. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. And then do a couple more on your own. Adding on here any little sways from right to left. If there's any places in your body that start to talk to you, listen. Not to judge, categorize, criticize, or set an expectation, but rather to gather some information so you can use it on your practice today. On your inhale, meet back at neutral. And as you exhale, flip your right wrist over. So plant your palms so it faces the ceiling, Fingers are facing your knees, thumb towards the inside, and you'll just kind of rock or sway. We'll do a lot on the wrists today in this kind of heavy ab class, so you want to make sure that we give the wrists a little bit of love. You can wiggle and articulate through your fingers a little bit, maybe use thumb to index, middle, ring, and pinky. Just kind of move it around, little rotations from right to left. And then plant your right palm flat to the floor so your thumb is on the outside and your fingers are facing your knees. And you can kind of rock, sway, or circle. And then release your right. Give it a couple little swirls. A little shake if you need it, and then plant your right palm. Let's do the same thing to your left. Left palm up. Thumb and pinky finger are working down, rock or sway. You can always take some variation in rotation, so maybe flipping your fingers to the right or left, wiggle through your fingers a little bit. Just kind of play so you feel a nice fullness of stretch. Be curious. No rush or hurry by any means. And then we'll go left side. So left palm plants down, thumb on the outside, fingers towards your knees, but they don't necessarily need to be all the way towards your knees. Some of that articulation is anatomy, so be nice to yourself. That's where compare comes in, and it's like not fair, Not everybody's made the same. We have different joint shapes, different experiences, different graces, different challenges. We all just kind of got to do our own thing. Okay, release your left. Give it a few little swirls, shakes and wiggles. All right. I got to give my left wrist usually a little extra love. That's my weird one. We all got a weird one, right? Okay, so plant your palms underneath you. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. On your inhale, stretch your right leg back and up. When you're ready, left arm reaches forward. Firm up your belly, push the floor away, nice and stable through the midline of your body. Take an inhale, reach and lengthen front to back. On your exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Elbow to knee in your midline. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Two more. Inhale, get as long as you can. Exhale, compress to get as tiny as you can. One more inhale. Exhale, squeeze in and hold. Start to pulse your right knee towards your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 5. Pull your toes towards you. 4, heel towards your bum. 3, 2, round your shoulders and release. Let's do it on the left. On your next inhale, straighten your left leg back and out. When you're ready, right arm follows, nice and long, stretch and reach, belly in, push the floor away, get stable from your midline, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen as long as you can. Exhale, squeeze to compress. 2 more, get long. Exhale, tiny. Last one, reach, fill your lungs. Exhale, squeeze in, hold, start to pulse your left knee towards your chest. Little pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 5. Pull your heel towards your bum, 4. Push the floor away, come on, 3, 2, and release. Child's pose, push your hips back, take a breath, reset. A breath in and stay for your breath out. Inhale, rock forward, tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, find down dog, hips go back and up. A few little pedals. Lift and lower at your heels. Pull your belly in. Just kind of wake up your feet a little bit here. Give them a little attention. And take a big breath in. And let a big breath out. We're going to get right into it. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg high, split dog. On your exhale, take your right knee to your right elbow or tricep. Hold it. Listen up. Take your right knee to your left elbow or tricep. Down to your left wrist, over to your right, and back up to your right elbow. Over to your left elbow, down to your left wrist, over to your right wrist, up to the elbow. 2 more. Over left, down left, over right, up right. Last one. Over left, down left, over right, up right. Split dog, sweep high. Inhale. Exhale, step in between your hands. Low lunge, so don't be afraid to wiggle. Lower your left knee to the floor. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms overhead. Breathe in. On your exhale, goal post your elbows. Give yourself a little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, plant your palms. Tuck your left toes. Right foot steps back. Halfway down, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Go for your left leg. Inhale, left leg rises, split dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Hold it. Take your left knee to your right elbow. Down to your right wrist, over to your left, back up, over to the right, down right, over left, up, over right, down right, over left, up left. 2 more, right, lower, left, lift. Last one, right, lower, left, lift. Split dog, sweep your left leg high, big breath in. Exhale, step in between your hands, long lunge, right knee to the floor. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, goal post your elbows. Give yourself a little backward bend. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, plant your palms, vinyasa. You can take yourself through chaturanga all the way down or halfway down. Cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more inhale. Let it go, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, take your right knee to your left elbow or tricep this time. Right knee goes back to your right elbow. Over to your left, tick-tock for 5. Right to left, 4, 3, 2, and last one, right knee to the left, hold it. Send your right leg long, open up for fallen star, sweep your left arm high. Push through your right palm, option to stay right here, option to lift your right leg, tap it to the floor, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, step in between your hands. Sweep to rise, high crescent, arms up. Stretch and reach through your fingertips, lunge deeply into your right leg, take a breath in. On your exhale, open up warrior 2, back heel spins down, open up your arms, sink low, take a breath. On your exhale, interlace your grip behind your back, chest up, inhale. Exhale, humbled warrior inside your right leg. Stretch the top of your head forward. Let your hips sink forward and down. Find some space. Lift your hands up and off your hips. Inhale, unwind to warrior 2. Exhale, windmill to the floor. Vinyasa, rinse through. Steady breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high, split dog. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Over to your left elbow. Back to your right, tick-tock for 5. Right to left, come on, 4. Steady, 3, 2, and you hold to the right. Last one, hold to the right, send it out. Spin your inner arch of your right foot down, open up fallen star, sweep your right arm high, find your edge, and then maybe lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, step in between your hands. Long lunge, inhale, rise, high crescent. Sweep your arms overhead, big breath in. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel spins down, sink into your lunge, take a breath. On your exhale, interlace your grip behind your back, chest up, breathe in. Exhale, lean in, lunge. Get your left shoulder on the inside of your left knee. Like you could tap your left eyebrow to your left big toe, get your hips to sink low. Find a little bit of space. Come back to your breath. Inhale, unwind, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill to the floor, plant and flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep, hold. Lower your right knee, hover it off the mat. Exhale, lift it up. Lower, hover, lift. You got 5 of them. 5, lift. 4, big push. 3, come on. 2, and 1. Pigeon, right shin comes on a diagonal, slide your left toes back. Take a moment to square your hips, square your shoulders to the top of your mat. Big breath, inhale. On your exhale, fold in. Make sure you take a peek at your left heel. Keep it in line with your left hip. Top of your head stretches forward. Find your breath. A couple of deep breaths as we near the finish line. Nice and slow. Back your way out. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your left toes, press yourself back and up. Vinyasa or a couple of petals in your down dog. Take what you need. We'll finish this combo out on your left. Inhale, left leg rises to split dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Hold. Lower to hover your left wrist. Back up. Lower, hover. Lift for 5, 4, 3. Come on, down and up. 2. And 1, fine pigeon. Left shin goes on a diagonal. Release your shin to the floor. Wiggle your right toes back. Square your hips. Maybe pull your left knee off to the sides a little bit, but square your hips to the top of your mat. Lengthen, and when you're ready, you fold in. Sink into a little bit of space. Notice what's there. It's not right, it's not wrong, it just is the way your body feels today. Be gracious to that. Take your time, slowly rise. Come all the way up. Lean off towards your left and sweep your right leg up, over, and around for Ardha Matsyendrasana, half low to the fishes. Nice little spine twist. So plant your right foot in the upper corner of your left knee. Plant your right hand behind your back. Breathe in, sweep your left arm high. Make sure you're not sitting on your left heel. On your exhale, grab for your left knee with your left hand. If that doesn't happen today, no problem, no worries. Look over your right shoulder. You just want to use your left elbow as a little bit of leverage to help open up the outsides of your hips and twist fully from your cervical to lumbar spine. You might play with a half bind and sweep your right hand behind your back. For full binds in your practice, you might take your left hand inside the triangle of your right leg. Just a variation of bind you can play. Nice and slow, unwind. Give yourself a counter stretch to the left. And listen up, push the floor away, lift your hips, but keep your feet exactly where they're at. Only walk your hands in a circle. And then come sitting all the way down. So this time, right foot's on the outside of your left hip. Left foot's in the upper right-hand corner of your knee. Left hand behind your back, right arm up, big breath. On your exhale, find your twist. Hook your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Maybe grab for your knee, your mat, your towel, whatever you can catch some leverage on. Sit up tall. Don't be afraid to adjust, move some stuff around. maybe a half bind, maybe a full. Nice and slow. Unwind. Give yourself a counter twist to the right. And then shift yourself back, unhook at your feet. Take a nice big bend in your knees. Breathe in and float your feet off the floor. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders, release your arms. Nice big breath. Let it go for the stay. Keep your right leg exactly where it's at. Left leg lengthens long as you lower your low back to the mat. Take a breath in at the bottom. On your exhale, press all the way back to the top. Left knee stays exactly where it's at. Right leg lowers. Low back down. Breathe in. Exhale to the top. We'll do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Right knee stays. Exhale to the top. Left knee comes in. Left knee stays. Inhale, lower. Take it slow. Exhale, lift. One more each side. Right. Exhale to the top. Last one. And to the top. Hold. 5. 4, chest up. 3, maybe legs straight. 2, and then nice and slow, we're gonna make it to the bottom. Lower, lower, lower. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Open up your arms, open up your legs, take a couple of breaths. Notice how incredible your body feels. Notice what you've given to yourself. Taking the time to show up on your mat isn't always easy. It is always worth it, though. And so the ease comes from the after. So give yourselves a little love, a little credit, and a little thank you for showing up on your mat today. Thanks so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you soon.